I'm ashamed to show you what this looks like because it's horrible, honestly. It's really bad. So let's just get it over with. Oh my gosh. She hates me. So, a way for you guys to check if you want to see how your sweeties are doing, I literally just waited till this was, she was dried out, and I squeezed the sides of the pot just to kind of loosen it up, and then just wiggled it out. So, that's an easy way to check. Also, you can look on the bottom of the pot. Everything's falling out. If you can see roots, if they're kind of huge and crazy, it's probably time to check them. But I'm ashamed, but it's okay. We're gonna give her a new home today. She's gonna be happy and she's gonna continue to thrive. So before we repot, I do want to show a close-up of the roots so you guys can see just a little bit better what we're dealing with today. You could be watching this and be like, oh, my plant looks the same, or oh, my plant is not at that stage yet. Then you're fine, but this is definitely time to repot. Root bound means the plant literally has nowhere else to grow to get the nutrients, so it's just wrapping around each other. And really bad cases as well, the plant can die because it's just cutting off the circulation of the roots because they're just so tight and don't have nowhere to go. If you think about it, it makes sense because in the wild, plants are not in pots, they're in the ground, so they have so much room to expand their roots and to grow. It's windy, this plant's gonna fall. So when they're in just like a tight, compact little pot, they have nowhere to grow. So it makes sense that they wrap around each other, but that's why we are going to repot so she can spread her roots and continue to grow. Okay, so I am going to start gently tearing out the soil, getting this all broken up so it can breathe a little bit. You guys just want to kind of get in there slowly. Be gentle, don't be too harsh. And then, because you can see some of the roots are starting to untangle. You can do this like over a bag, like a little tin, I guess you would say, but I don't mind sweeping it up, but just be aware it's going to be a lot of soil. So I've loosened some of it up, as you can tell. I honestly don't know how much more I want to try and take off the soil from, because I am noticing a lot of these roots are a little bit more brittle, so they are falling off. As long as I get, like you could see, like these roots will all attach to the new soil and to continue to grow. Like the soil it's in now, it's not bad, so I think I might kind of just keep this and just repot it like it is. I did kind of go in on the top. Let me show you a little bit better. I don't know if you guys can see, but I did kind of get some of that off, so those roots are showing as well. But I don't really discourage the plant too much by taking away everything that it has right now. I think this will be okay if we go in just like this. And yeah, I think I feel confident in that choice. Let's do that. I think this is a good time to state as well that I'm no plant expert. I feel not a lot of people would be making the decision that I am doing right now by keeping the soil in, but I think it's good, and I think this video will be happy with it. You might be like, oh, you're crazy, you don't do that. I think it will work, so we'll see what happens, but also I'm no plant expert. So this is the pot that the Monstera was in previously, and this is the pot that I chose to get for her. It gives it about like an inch and a half on each side, so the roots can expand and grow. You want it to be a little bit bigger, but not too large to where it's just too big. I've had problems with that too. Hi, Widow. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing. If I had a guess, I would say this is like 8 to 10 inches. Nothing too crazy. Can you say hi? This is the potting mixture I will be using today. This is what I pretty much use on all my plants, so this is my go-to right now. Alright, so we have our potting soil in there. I would say it's just about less than half of the pot. So this is when you would want to go in and see where you want it. Alright, so this is what the sweetie looks like after. I tried to do the potting and videoing. I'm just not that good yet, so I'm so sorry about that. But I filled it about halfway with soil, and then I just placed it in the center of the pot, and then I covered it with soil. Also a little tip is I hit the side just to make sure there was no air bubbles, so everything was covered. And then now I'm going to water it, and this video is done. I know that I said that I did want to cut off this aerial root, but actually it worked out pretty well. I thought it was going to be in the way of the pot, but did good. So we'll see how she likes it. So I'm watering this sweetie right now. I want to make sure that she has enough water because this is going to be a shock for her. But for those roots to get accustomed to the new soil and this new home, it needs to have the water. So make sure we're thoroughly watering here. She is here. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching today. I hope I was able to provide some tips and tricks on repotting a root-bound Monstera. If you guys did like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and we'll see you guys later. Bye, sweeties.